opens his door and gets shot, you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Everybody keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Oh, nah. I'm gonna do my own thing. Ooh, wait, let me fix my camera. I just walked in the door, like, listen. I'm just gonna say this now. This is gonna be a spoiler review. Like, so if you haven't seen the movie, leave this video, like it, and come back when you see the movie so you can really understand my thoughts, okay? First and foremost, a lot of people were saying that they like the first one better than this one. I just don't know how. I don't know how. This thing was 1,000 out of 10. 1,000 out of freaking 10. Like, bro. From, the little origin story or like the little Gwen story in the beginning. That joint was a banger. Then you got Miles being a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Fighting Spot. I love how they brought on Spot because alright, hold on. Let me get my thoughts together. Shit. Okay. So they brought on Spot from the machine in the first one, the one with Kingpin. That he was at the bottom of that joint, right? And that's how like Spot got me. Bro. It's just how everything came together. It was just like a banger. And then man, my thoughts is all over the place. Like I'm more shocked at that cliffhanger. So I'm just gonna speak from what I want to speak to, like I'm having a conversation with my friends. Listen, that cliffhanger, I say the cliffhanger was better than Infinity War cliffhanger. Cliffhanger in Infinity War, you let everybody die, but this cliffhanger, this one was just different. Especially like when Miles came to his quote unquote universe that he thought he made it. I'm like, okay. He telling his mom that he's Spider-Man. And then she like, who the fuck is Spider-Man? He like, what? He said, I need to talk to Dad. Uncle Aaron come in. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it all started to register. Because Spider-Man 2029 told him that you were a mistake. You were not supposed to be Spider-Man. That spider that bit you was not supposed to be in your universe. And he was like, if you didn't get bit, the Spider-Man in universe would never have died. So then it's this machine that scans your DNA that takes you to your universe, right? So he got in the machine, it scanned his DNA, and it took him to his universe, right? The one where he was not bit, where he wasn't supposed to get bit. Yo, it's just like, I'm like, yo, the way how he spun that shit, yo, that shit was like crazy. I'm like, I'm in the movies, I'm like, oh, so that's what happened. And that universe is no Spider-Man. And then he get kidnapped by Uncle Aaron. Like, he got knocked the fuck out. So then he wake up, he tied to the punching bag, just like in the first one. The other Spider-Man was tied to the punching bag, but Miles is tied to the punching bag. He trying to break free, but I guess his venom is not charged up and shit. But he can't break free. So then he said, I know you're a Prowler, yada yada yada. He said, oh, I'm not the villain or whatever. And then you see somebody coming out the shadows. Well, no, you see Prowler at top. Prowler hopped down. He started talking about, oh, your dad's still alive and all this shit. He said, what? And then Prowler takes off his mask. And in this universe, Miles is Prowler. Like, bro, what the actual fuck? Miles is Prowler in this universe, yo. And I'm just like, bro, what? And like literally that's where the movie leaves off. Like Gwen assembles her team to help Miles and shit. Like, and then you got, I'm about to speak on Spider-Man 2099, which a lot of people, I know he's supposed to be the villain, but I actually liked him. Like, his tone in that movie was just dark. They definitely they definitely said a couple curse words in that joint too. I was like, oh shit! Like he said, damn, ass, shit. Like they was cursing in that joint. I'm like, oh, okay, I like this. Okay, like yo, it was just crazy, especially like the scene where Miles is running from everybody. Like he definitely soloed everybody, and that shit was crazy. He soloed everybody, and then, bro, you see Andrew Garfield, and then you see motherfucking Donald Glover as the Prowler, and you know what's crazy? He was Aaron Davis in Spider-Man: Homecoming. They just connected that shit to the MCU. Andrew Garfield was in that joint. You seen Toby in that joint. You seen the Spectacular Spider-Man in that joint. Yo, you don't know what that did for me as a fan. I was one of the fans that was upset that they stopped making Spider-Man, the Spectacular Spider-Man, and left us on that crazy ass cliffhanger when the story was meant to be told. And there's this part in there where they say every Captain that's close to Spider-Man dies. And you see the Spectacular Spider-Man holding Captain Stacy, which means in a Spectacular universe, Captain Stacy dies. Like, you seen the Spectacular Spider-Man. You seen the game Spider-Man. It was just like, I'm like, yo, like, I was just blown away as a fan. Of course, I'm going to have to watch it again at some point, but I'm blown away as a fan. I'm like, holy shit. My brain was processing, but the inner me was just kicking my feet, holding my popcorn bucket. So excited. Like, they did their thing with this, John. I understand where Miguel was coming from, but, like, he really can't, like, his whole thing is he don't want to make an incursion. Just like Kang, the one who remains Kang. He doesn't want to make an incursion, so he's like basically like the king of the multiverse, aka the Spider-Verse. And that's crazy, bro. Like, I'm really loving all these multiverses storylines, like. And like I said, if I had to rate this movie is easily getting 1,000 out of 10. This movie was literally like, what came out this year? I think, no, this wasn't my first time going to the movies this year. Was it? Damn, what came out this year? See, I can't remember the movies that came out. I think this might be a hit for the summer. Of course, we still got Transformers and The Flash to come, but this movie was crazy. He said, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. It's like, that to be continued scene, like, bro, that thing was just different. And he was saying Miles Morales will return and Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse or some shit. Like, dog, how could you leave us on a cliffhanger like that? Like, yo, that cliffhanger was crazy. Like, I like Spider-Punk. Shit. I don't like how Gwen was really like giving my man's Miles the cold shoulder. Really, I don't really like that shit. But yo, that movie was everything. That shit was amazing. I didn't think Spot was going to be like that. Spot really causing a problem out here. And I can't wait to see, like, I want to see if Miles going to save his dad. Because I feel like the first half of the movie going to be, like, where it picked off. And then I really want to know what they're going to do with the second half of the movie. Like, that shit crazy. And I looked up on the internet. It's set to release, like, March 24th, 2024. So that's only next year. Thank God we don't got to wait 2 years. Shit. Because that cliffhanger too crazy. Like, that's Avengers. That's why people was calling this the Avengers Infinity War of Spider. It all makes sense now. I seen people was saying that shit. Whoo, man, oh man. Listen, y'all. Bro, I'm going to do some reactions to, like, the ending explained. But that movie was a freaking phenomenal. Yo, y'all cooked with that one. Y'all was cooking. I see why, y'all. It was supposed to come out in October, but I see why y'all extended it to now, because y'all was cooking with this joint, like, bro. The soundtrack was tough. I just needed that joint in my life. I ain't gonna hold you. Damn. 1,000 out of 10, man. I just can't wait. I'm gonna do some reactions. So just make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this movie as much as I did, y'all just like put your thoughts in below, like what you thought of the movie, and like we could chat it, like we could talk it up. You feel me? And follow my Instagram. You know, just shoot me a DM or something, and we talk about it. But that movie was just crazy, man. And hold on, I think I'm missing one more thing. Oh, yo. What killed me in that joint is when the fucking T-Rex shot the web and shit. I'm like, yo, T-Rex shooting webs and shit. That shit was funny. But dang, I really love that movie. I can't wait for it to come out on digital. I will be rewatching it in the movies when it come on digital. But post your comments down below, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the other side when I drop another video.